With that said, we are man of Madden. Franchise, baby. Can the Burbs get back? Can the Burbs get back to the playoffs? I keep thinking I'm going to stop with this and play something else, but we're still here, damn it. And still having fun. As per usual. Allow me to update y'all on what's gone down around here. Because why not? Because we have some events. We have some things and stuff that have changed about the team. So, first and foremost, nobody showed day, but we traded Jimmy Knox to the Denver Broncos for a 6th. We acquired a 1st, 2nd, and a 3rd from Buffalo in exchange for a 7th and safeties Oscar Gates and the big player that is not on the team anymore, Keith Bernard, the superstar safety, has been dealt. So no more Keith Bernard. We acquired a 7th from Nolans for Eric Magana, a 7th from Chicago for that corner Titus Richards, a 6th from Buffalo for DT Bill Foster, a 5th and a 4th. For what? I don't even remember. I guess that was in the Buffalo deal. 5th, 4th, and a 3rd, and then there was more picks that was during the draft. Okay, that's what it was. So yeah, the big name that's not on the team anymore is Keith Bernard at safety. Are we going to play NBA? Probably. But this is what the team looks like. And I'm excited. Colt Johnson has an understudy. And said understudy, Mr. Lucas, we don't know how good of a dev pattern he has. Star? Superstar? Superstar X Factor? We shall see. This could be Colt Johnson's last few games here. Could be. And old Evan Dale is still there. Running backs, Marquise Beverly, Denzel Fields, Antonio Monk. Fullbacks, Jerry. Wide receivers, Greg Hardwick, Mario Andrews, Gil Burse, Ramon Andrews, and Demetrius Polk. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts, William Ward, Luke Zietler. Of course, Nick, what's going on? The O-line, Philip Cartwright, Raymond Lehman, Alex Blackburn, Ian Kutcher, and starting right tackle, Jeff Beck, fresh out of the University of Georgia. The D-line, Casey Austin, and Taylor Woodard. Excited to see what he can do now that we move him down from linebacker after losing J.D. Davison. The DTs, Knighton, Johnson, and McDaniels. Linebackers, Connor Brown, Keelan Porter, and Mac Weston are your starters. Corners, Shelton McKee, Michael Westbrook, Junior Boone, and Emmanuel Barrett. It's probably the weakest we've been on paper at corner in a long time. Lil G, thank you for the follow. And then again, safety, Alex Thomas back over to safety alongside Nicky Espinoza. You see now why we dealt Bernard to Buffalo. There was really no space. And now they're absolutely stacked at safety, so have fun with that. So yeah, that is the team. It's actual kicker and punter. Kicker, Harrison Butker. It's the reason why Knox is gone. We bring back Harrison Butker at 35 years old. And Michael Dixon. Dixon is our punter. And in terms of draft picks, yes. How many soupy boopies? We have 3. But we missed the playoffs last year. But yeah, we have all the draft picks in the world as well. So, I'm excited to see what this team can do, damn it. I am excited to know just what the hell they're capable of and where we're going to be at the end of this as we lose in the preseason. Will Colt Johnson be traded? What will happen to our heroes? Hello, Socks. How are you? Yeah, every time I think, oh man, am I burning out on this? We have another really good draft or something like that. And, yeah, I just keep going. I don't know if I'm going to stop with Madden up until the patch comes out. We might just keep going. Clyde was let go 2 seasons ago now. Had to be, money-wise. Venom, what's going on? 10th search, can't find a 6's game. Are you trying to play club or are you trying to do drop-ins? Because club right now, my experience is you sit there and you wait for 5 to 20 minutes and then you get matched up with a competitive 6's team from the esports scene and they dunk on you. So, I've been mostly searching drop-in games when it comes to the NHL beta. How shit is Duncan Keith going to be? Quite. That's the answer. That is the answer. So we still have a 90 rated team, despite all these changes. We haven't... Oh, no. Alright, bursts will be ready for the start of the season. That could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Back to the weekly strats. So again, the game plan is to leave Lucas in constant training. Constant. Drop-ins. No club, none of my friends won't play. Really? Club friends have a weird opinion on what a good hockey game is, but that's okay. Yeah, it's weird. Has a dislocated elbow in 2 weeks. He only slightly dislocated it, man. Alright, good old Timmy. Get Jeff back in there. Crease Police. How are you, frienda? How's the beta been treating you? Do you see the goal that I posted in the Discord? It's your worst nightmare as a goalie. It's in the gameplay tab. Clarence Payne. He brings the pain. And his name is Clarence. Deke won't share codes. Actually, I was wrong. It was in the feedback section. Yeah. I mean, hey. If Deke wants to code hoard, you let him. Who are you to say he shouldn't? You know? Who are you to say? If he wants to keep all those codes to himself, let him. Cliff notes on last night's draft. Crease, we drafted a quarterback. I don't know if you saw all of last season. The Cliff notes are Colt Johnson might be out for Craig Lucas. Especially if Craig Lucas has higher than star dev. So I'm excited. This guy could be nuts. Decent throw power. He's you know, if the throw power and speed was a little bit better, he's like the baby version of white Michael Vick. Aside from that, we took a wideout who's tall as shit and fast. So we ended up with some decent players. We ended up with some guys that will hopefully get a breakout moment. And yeah, the big one is the fact that we took a quarterback early on. Smalls, what is happening? When's the franchise trail for NHL? I mean, I don't remember. They announced it in the video. The most recent video they put out. So. Alright, we got cap space. Got a 90 rated team. Lucas was the 2nd overall pick. He was the 2nd overall pick. The number 1 overall pick, or actually, excuse me, the number 1 overall pick went to the Giants. And it was this left tackle, Chris Glover, who's going to be a beast. And with the 4th pick, they took Cade Butler. So he's the direct comparison to Lucas. Alright, really quickly, I wanted to just cut everybody on the practice squad. Because I always forget. See, that's why I always forget, because it's just such a pain in the ass, but I'm sorry, all of you are just terrible. Get off the roster. How easy is it to get his overall up from the bench? We're going to find out. He has a permanent spot in my focused development for the season. We will not move him. So hopefully he will develop a decent amount despite not playing until potentially week 8. You know, if we have a losing record, we're going to move on from Colt Johnson. As sad as that is. Because again, we had to franchise Colt just to keep him. So we'll see what happens. Turkey, what's going on? Did Mac Jones ever develop? Yes, he did. We pretty much made sure a lot of the young quarterbacks developed. Mac is at least at 85. Still the Patriots starter. So. All right, and we do have contracts to negotiate in week 1. We take on the defending Super Bowl champions in Washington. In terms of contracts, Colts the big one, Rayleigh, Thomas, Casey, oh my god. So if we are not in a playoff position, Johnson, Thomas, and Austin could all be traded. That is a realistic possibility. Also, I brought back Deion Jones' depth, so he might retire as a Falcon too. But I can pretty much say that Butker, I won't be giving him a deal. We'll re-sign him again in free agency if he's there. Michael Dixon, same thing. Bryson Madden, we'll see. Yeah, kicker, punter, we can pretty much change out every year. Hello, Sinsky. How are you? I am so sorry you do not have Xbox. Would have been nice to get some games in. So yeah, Craig Lucas again has that permanent spot in our training sessions. Cole Simmons in there fell asleep during the last stream. What was the last thing you saw? Did you see us draft a quarterback who is not currently the starter, but he could be? Aside from that, the draft was good. The draft had the potential to be a homer. It was not the homer, but it was still pretty good. We got Roman Johnson. Honestly, Roman Johnson might deserve a permanent spot, too. We might make that call to just go with our 6 focused players pretty much all season long. Ice Dogs, it's happening. We're doing good. We're doing well. Alright, player upgrades. Raekwon Tuck. Getting better. Love to see it. And Jeff Beck, our new right tackle. Again, finally drafted a Georgia Bulldog. Indeed, AJ, indeed. But yeah, give any top prospects, any X factors. I can't say with certainty, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe not anything like zone X factor wise, but maybe even minor abilities. Like, that's something I'm not going to be afraid to do either. Alright. We take on the defending champion Washington football team. Can we beat them in week 1? Again, it is a season worth of simming. And we lose the season opener 26-24. Am I going to go to YouTube? Nope. No, I am not. Busted my ass for way too long on Twitch. Alright. Watson will definitely let go at the end of the year. Tuck and Madden. It's not necessarily money that I want to commit. Cody, no. Carey Price is the first player that I'm going to nuke in NHL. Come on now. You're not new here. I mean, unless YouTube Gaming wants to throw a boatload of money my way to get me to go over there, then, no, I don't really feel like rebuilding an audience, you know? I'm good. Worked my ass off just to have this. This allows a higher bit rate. I mean, unless I got... I mean, higher bit rate, you know, 4K streaming, it's all well and good. But also, it's like, it doesn't make a huge difference to me in what I do. I mean, you know, for some people it might make sense if they want to see the how many pixels are involved in the horse helmet that you're wearing to lick a microphone. You know, some people might want to see that in super high definition. But, you know, aside from that, what are you going to do? I want a flashbang in 4K. Goodness. All right. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. So Rayleigh gets better. A premier offensive lineman. Roman Johnson, our young stud of a defensive tackle. Also looking good. I can feel the number. You ever wear a jersey and you can feel like the numbers bunching up on the back and you're like, but no, I don't want you to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that happening right now. It's very uncomfortable. Craigie Luke! Our young stud gets his first upgrade point. He doesn't go up in overall, but he is now a scheme fit. We do not know his dev, but he could very well be our starter later on this season as Kyle Pitts gets even better. The fun never ends for Kyle Pitts. Never ever. That's why I almost went. Yeah, there's some benefit to the blanks, but it's not a big deal. I mean, if they get that bent out of shape, you can just iron them. It's not tough, you know. All right, week 2 against Pittsburgh. We win, but we have an injury. Wow, Gil Burst cannot stay healthy right now. Elbow trouble, now he pulls his groin. Okay. We have a weekly award winner, Colt Johnson. 3-touchdown game. Also, Tua. Now the man in Cleveland. Way to go, Tua. And then negotiations. First elbow, then groin. Man needs a girlfriend. Come on, Sin. Come on. Colt Johnson wants an $11 million cap hit per year. We're going to re-sign Raymond Lehman first. Can't believe I'm saying it, but Rayleigh takes priority over Colt Johnson. That's the tough call. That is the tough call. What do we do with Colt Johnson? It depends on where we are. The top half of this draft looks pretty good. Celebrated the win too hard. I mean, hey, who are we to judge? Season 10. Yeah, we made a lot of progress. We have made a lot of progress. Alright. Let's get Weston out of there. Weston and company. We'll get Brock Dunn some focus time. Shelton. Get you in there. Michael Westbrook. Junior Boone. And Emmanuel Barrett. We're definitely not going to throw for 350 yards, so we'll take that out. That's a joke. That's a joke. Have another donut, you fat pig. Oh, nothing like NHL coaches insulting officials. Upgrade players. Mario Andrews, the Super Mario. No one left from season 1. No one left from season 1. Love the Lundquist podcast, right? DJ and I had a lot of fun with those most recent shows. As Gilbert gets an upgrade. Beautiful. Keelan Porter also gets an upgrade. William Horde continues to get better. I mean, this is a great second tight end option if Kyle Pitts were to go down with injury. Timmy Edwards. Good old Tim. Jaden Verdon, who again has at least star dev. We don't know yet. It was hidden dev out of the draft. Gotta wait to see how good he's gonna be. Brockton. It's up to a 74. Bryson Madden. He's named at he's the namesake of the game. And Harrison Butker. Harrison Butker gets better in his advanced age of 35 years old. Beautiful. All right. We take on the 2-0 Tua-led Cleveland Browns. And we win 31-28. Oh my God, we have the Raiders pick. And they're 0-3. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Giants are apparently doing well. Do I watch How I Met Your Mother? No, that show and its type of comedy doesn't appeal to me. How I Met Your Mother, Parks and Rec, The Office. Like, I've seen funny moments, but in terms of like the overall appeal of the show and its humor, those shows just aren't for me. 3 interceptions in that game for Nick Espinosa, by the way. Holy shit. Alright, we're in week 4. We don't have to worry about Colt just yet. Again, Rayleigh wants more money. Spagozza. Jesus. You're not a fan of Friends. Friends, the girlfriend likes Friends, so I've seen a couple of episodes, but yeah, it's okay. It's not a consistently entertained or laughing type of show for me. Honestly, I feel like there are very few shows with a laugh track that do it. You know? Friends in the category opposite. You guys can argue about that. I don't give a shit about either show. Ladarius Gary. That 70s show is solid. I'll give you that one. I would define that as different in a way. I don't know why. Trip Maze. I don't know why. I feel like different. I mean, granted, like they were, you know, that 70s show was super popular, but I don't know. I feel like it's different from like the Curb Your Enthusiasm, Parks and Rec style of humor, The Office and shit like that. I feel like that's just a different style of humor, but I do enjoy that 70s show. Philip Cartwright and Nick Espinosa. After a 3-interception game, I'd hope he'd get a goddamn skill point. How's he not getting a chance to go X Factor after that? He had a 3-interception game. Still a superstar, though. But for how much longer? Alright, so again, in terms of negotiations, gotta wait to see what happens. Ender! The gifted sub. Emily, how the heck are ya? We're doing alright. We are awaiting the fate of one Colt Johnson as an Atlanta Falcon. I do not yet know what is going to happen to our beloved 3-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. I don't know. We have someone waiting in the wings now. Will he be good enough? Indeed, we got Lucas, yes. Hidden Dev. The question is, how good is he? Star, superstar, you know? Give me an X Factor, maybe? That'd be pretty nice. Alright, player upgrades here. A lot of upgrades. Jeff Beck. Again, make him more well-rounded. Emily, we didn't make the playoffs. So, no, we did not do anything related to the playoffs last night. We didn't make it. No major injuries or anything. The team just sucked. So it could be time for a new era. Perhaps the start of an error. As Clarence faced the pain. Gets better. Evan Dale. Gets better. Devs, what's going on, man? And Michael Westbrook is now a scheme fit. Very nice. I want to be like Mike. Be a stud of a player, Jeff Beck. Yeah, I made the same joke about Jeff Beck, yes. We take on the 0-3 Raiders. This is a massive game because if we win, it might mean we have a higher draft pick coming up. So we really need to win this. Thank you. 24-20. We're 3-1. Question is, what happens with Colt? I'm really worried that Raymond Lehman is going to try to walk out the door here. Let's see if he accepts this deal. I like how he's acting as if I'm insulting him. I'd like to make money during that time. We're going to hold off on re-signing Thomas and KC as well. We got some big members of the championship-winning core that could leave. It's a rough spot to be in. And then the question is, if we know they're going to leave, do we keep them to try and win a soupy boopy like last year, or do we just trade them? Chuck Stanley, Ian Roosevelt, Tavares Bernard, and Benji Britton. So yeah, some very big choices coming up here, one way or another. The weekly strats. This is our final week of kind of spreading the love here and getting some development going for these guys. So, our focused players. Again, we don't know how good Clarence Payne is. We don't know how good Leverett is. Roman Johnson needs to be in there no matter what. Really start to build him up. I hate how it moves the box around the screen. Keelan Porter should be in there. Woodard is a bit too old. Nicky Espinoza needs to be in there. I think he's kind of the last young superstar. There's Rayleigh, there's McKee. Okay. So McKee, it doesn't take a ton of points for him to upgrade, but it's not under 10K. So, from there, Cartwright. Honestly, Denzel Fields if we want to try to get a breakout moment. Mac Weston at linebacker. See, here's where we could start kind of spreading the love a little bit after next week. So we'll go with those 6 for the moment. But I don't know if we have a locked-in 6. How did Colt turn 29? I mean, we're 10 years in already. So I don't know how the hell that happened. We had a lot of years that really didn't matter. Connor Brown gets better. It did take him until the end of his rookie deal to make the playoffs, yes. Demetrius Polk. It's now a scheme fit. +4 deep route. Ben Leverett. Not a scheme fit, but that's okay. Still don't know his dev pattern. And then Mac Weston. I mean, Hawks, I'm surprised I haven't moved on either, but I mean, it's because this team's a blast. Like, this is probably the rebuilding hockey town of football teams. So, all right, against 3-1 Carolina, we win 24-17. So, in terms of player negotiations, Raymond Lehman is being a real dick. We will pay him a cap hit of $10 million a year. Will he accept it? So Raymond Lehman wants to leave. In terms of the franchise tag, he's the one that makes the most sense. Because you got Thomas, you got Austin, Gil Burst, Keelan Porter. That money's going to go fast. That money's going to go real fast. And again, we got to make a decision with these guys who are at 29 or 30 years old. Colt, Thomas, and Austin. Just what exactly are we going to do here? We got 2 more games before we hit deadline day. And we'll see. We'll see where we stand. Lehman did not start at normal dev. I'm pretty sure he started at star or superstar even. I think the latter. I remember him being good at the gates. Lehman is. Alright, so college players are good. Let's see what we got here for the weekly strat. So, we'll take George Hayden out of there. We'll take Espinoza out of there. And then put Espinoza back. Have I worked on that skill tree? Yes, but I still don't know if we'll have enough points. All right, from there, we can just put in different star or better players every week. So yeah, I mean, again, we'll see where the team's at, and we'll make that decision on who stays and who goes. That's all we can do. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the Twitter DM, buddy. Alright, let's see how close we are to that particular trait, by the way, in a minute. We got our player upgrades here. Alex Thomas is better. But he is also 30. Denzel Fields getting better. Of course. Glad the internet has run with the memes of Joe Rogan turning into a horse. Junior Boone gets better. Not by much. Deshaun McDaniels. Also known as Sean Daniels, as I like to call him. Or McSean to Daniels. That's even better. Shelton McKee, ain't no stopping him now. Make him better at zone. Ain't no stopping him now. How's Madden going? So far, so good. Certainly better than last night. Just don't know where we're gonna go here. So again, it's the not interested. So we'll buy feels like home. And then that means it's got to be blanket coverage. So 48, 72. Yeah, we can't get it. We can't get it in time. Sean DeMcDaniels. Fucking hell. Sean DeMcDaniels. We played the 1-4 Buccaneers. And we win. But pick up 2 injuries. Shit. Those happened at the worst possible time. Okay. So. How much money does Alex Thomas want? It's not bad, but he's 30. How much money does Casey Austin want? Yeah. Oh, and Gil Burst definitely has to say. I'm guessing it's Kasny. Thank you for the follow. Let's go ahead and try to sign Gil Burst. All right, cool. Gil's sticking around. What about Keelan Porter? All right, Porter wants more money. We got to make a decision on what happens with the veterans, and indeed, we brought back Harrison Butker. We got one more game against the Saints, and then it's decision time. Who stays, who goes, what the game plan is. How we feel about our chances to win a Super Bowl this year. Whether or not someone's worth keeping. I mean, if we beat the Saints with 99 overall, douche, I call him, for him developing like that, then I mean, I don't know what I'll say. Hey, Jeff Beck confirmed as a star. That's not bad. We got Ben Leverett in there. We did franchise tag Colt, indeed. Cole Simmons. And Jaden Vernon. Get those guys in there. Not as bad as NHL. Mild concussion, misses 1 game. Look, he didn't have headaches. He was just sensitive to light, man. It's not a major injury. Fucking hell. The pussification of sports sin. Roman Johnson breaks his collarbone but gets an upgrade point. You gotta love the heart. Breaks his collarbone, still getting better. Antonio Monk at running back also gets better. He's kind of building up like Beverly. A very well-rounded guy. Sean Dusty Rhodes. Still a 73, actually, not even a 74. And Jerry. He's up to an 83. Our boy Jerry. Can't imagine a better name for a fullback than Jerry. So here we go. We take on New Orleans. They're 2-4, we're 5-1. And we win. And we get a breakout player. Okay. Well, this is it. This is the week where we have to decide what happens. We are 6-1. Could very well be on our way back to a Super Bowl. Colt, Thomas, Austin. We have some decisions to make. Some very big decisions indeed. And, oh my god, Keelan Porter might try to back out of this too. And it's because our funds are low. With, oh fuck. I think we just got to keep the team as it is. And if we lose people, then so be it. I think that's the only way to approach it. Keep the team, go for it, and see what happens. I mean, the question is, like, who do we prioritize in terms of negotiations? We know that Lehman is probably going to have to be franchise tagged, if not Porter. All right. Again, though, I think we just keep it as is, and we deal with the consequences. The problem is there's no resetting. Like, once we call it with this Falcons franchise, I stop with Madden until the scouting update's out. But I'm also still having fun with this run. So that's the dilemma that we currently find ourselves in. All right. The weekly strat. As we will give some new dudes in here. Connor Brown. Antonio Monk. And Mac Weston. We're not going to get 5 rushing touchdowns in a game. I don't understand why that's a goal. It should be like, oh, get 3 rushing touchdowns in a game. 5 in a game is banana. It's just not going to happen. I think we just keep the team the same, though, and deal with any potential ramifications after that. Craig Lucas just improved again. We're not going to know how good he is based off of downs played unless we move on from Colt. But if we move on from Colt, we might not win the Super Bowl this year. Hugh Knighton gets even better. What about Marquise? Man, we got a lot of upgrade points this week. Marquise up to an 86. Keelan Porter, the points just keep on coming. Jesus. Taylor Woodard on the D-line gets better. He's a legitimate 85. Ian, don't call me Ashton. Also gets better. This team is stacked, man. As nice as extra draft picks would be, when you got a real shot at winning the Super Bowl, you keep that team together. Luke Zietler also gets better. Jeff Beck. Trying to make him better as a pass protector. And Nicky Espinoza. Espinoza has to go X Factor here in a minute, right? He has to. He's a 90 already. It's gross. He's so good. And this could be his breakout right here, to be honest. Who's it going to be? Denzel Fields at running back. Let's go. We were waiting for that. 100 yards or 2 touchdowns. And Denzel Fields can get that upgrade that we need. Your 92 overall Falcons take the field. Connor Gillespie as their quarterback. Is that guy's name Felon? What am I in the XFL? Jesus. All right, we will sim to the half and see where Fields happens to be in terms of yardage. We're up 10-0 at the end of the first quarter, which is delightful. Make that 17-zip. 20-0 at the half. Good shit. Good shit. All right. Player stats. Fields. 12 yards. Okay. Well, then what? We need 8. Oh god. Okay. Custom play options, offense only. He needs 100 yards or 2 touchdowns. Let's see what we can do with Denzel Fields.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Missed that lane. Looked like it was going to open to the inside, and then it didn't. All right, Denzel. Let's get you that breakout moment, buddy. Oh, God. Changing to RB1. He's been RB1 this entire season. I switched him to RB1 on the depth chart at the start of the season over Beverly. Holy shit, boys. Okay. Well, we don't know how to block is what I'm learning. We'll go ahead and punt. The bad for the A's who lost. It's a rough loss for them against Toronto. Get in there, Barrett. We'll take that too.
That'll go as a punt of 34.
All right, lost a little bit of momentum there, trying to run it with Fields, but I didn't want to give up an easy play.
And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
All right, Denzel. Come on, buddy. Have Jerry lead the way. Oh, Denzel. Oh, my God, that was a great tackle. Great tackle. All good, Dev.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll keep it on the ground.
Come on, boys. Hold a block. How good is their defensive line that you can't hold a goddamn block?
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
There you go. Mahomes break Manning's touchdown record.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
I don't know, man.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I mean, if anybody could, it would be him with that offense they have. But I don't know, man. I'm going to say no. If you're talking like this season. Future seasons, who the hell knows? But this year, I'm not seeing that. Oh, baby. All right, 44 yards. We only need 56 more. That's math.
Runs on this drive so far. It's
doubt this play works, but that's okay.
Now they'll run on the draw.
Good boy Denzel.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the
over the halfway point.
Gain, 2nd and 2.
And because of our momentum, he gets extra stamina.
The Falcons winning that game. So if they can win here in
Good receiving yards too. Yeah, but we can just run it down their throats, man. Up to 63. He's crushing it. All right, I put in Beverly. Now's the time to set this up. I still have no idea what we're doing with Colt, by the way. Not a damn clue. It's Polk. Oh, the polka. Up to the 5 for the rookie. And Denzel is back.
26 yards.
Running like a man on fire. Denzel! Denzel!
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from
To the 3, though.
to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
You see, it's 3 yards to the end zone, which is about the same distance. I'm not going to say it. Come on, Denzel, let's go. Denzel Fields.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown.
Tampa finally gets on the board. So for Fields, it's another touchdown or like 30 yards.
In the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, the shoestring tackles, man.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, Denzel.
They'll keep it
Denzel, run him over. Nope.
He works his way forward.
Like running into a wall. We go to the 4th quarter, so we will get Denzel this breakout. We are going to beat Tampa as well, which is great news. 3rd and 4, let's go for it. I'm not afraid to punt.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn.
And he will not get there as they stop him.
Let's go for it. No reason not to. This game's in the bag. Famous last words.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here.
You ready for this, fuckers?
Adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Colts! He didn't get it. It was a bit too far. It was a little bit too far. And Tampa blew it anyway. We're fine. We're fine. Turnover on downs, baby. Marquise! Nope. I'm going to pick up a 3. Yeah, that 1 point, man, it makes all the difference.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show.
Guess we're going to run with Bev.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beverly.
Oh my God, Beverly.
Able to break 1 tackle.
Just shrugging everybody off.
But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double.
All right, Denzel.
6.
You got it. You got it, baby. Yo, MTV Raps. I don't think he made it.
He will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
All right.
And that means
Back to it.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1. But
Excuse me.
their surge
Come on, Colt. You got it this time. It's 4th and inches. You're close enough. Colts. Attaboy. The Tom Brady special.
4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Oh my God! Oh, ow! I thought Bev was gone. I thought he was gone. Woo.
Here's a handoff out of the
Another shoestring tackle. Damn. 81 yards for Denzel.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Keep switching up what running back we go to. It's fine, because we need the touchdown. Beverly, stiff arm his ass. That works. Job falling forward.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead.
I think we keep this team together and let's see if they can win another title.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
And a boy Denzel. 12 yards away. 12 yards away for Denzel Fields. Pitts and Peters with them. Oh, almost. O-line couldn't hold him. 9 more yards for Denzel. Or a touchdown.
On 2nd down now.
What a block by Beverly! Oh, I didn't see that guy, but that's it. 103 yards. Denzel Fields will be going to star development. Oh, Colt.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We're going to take a hit for the end zone here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. It was incomplete.
Andrews almost came down with it. I forgot that Hardwick is hurt. Kyle Pitts. Oh my God, did he drop it? He did drop it. Wow. We could put the rookie QB in. You're not wrong. Maybe we will for the rest of the game. Butka. Let's go. I mean, it would affect Colt's stats, but you know, yeah, we could get some plays. You're right. We probably should have put him in. Let's do it. So we're not necessarily benching you, Colt, but we're seeing what Craig has, okay? Let's see if old Craigie Luke can ball out.
This offense gets ready to take over the football. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Not a great way to start.
Force the ball free, and it's second down.
What about Dale? Dale sucks.
Off the play fake. Lucas sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in.
You stupid bitch.
In the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Like, just the way he positioned himself. I should have gone possession catch, but he positioned himself like a total dick.
At a 3rd and 10.
Kyle Pitts.
Deep left side.
Truck his ass. Ah, Winfield. There we go. Well, he has one completion now for 42 yards. Not a bad way to start.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay. Oh, Fields, nowhere to go. They were all over that shit.
He's had his way in this one, but this time
They were all over that.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second
Oh boy.
down.
I don't like that. To the gun. Run away!
Lucas, he'll buy some time right.
Yeah.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket.
Bastards.
Right, I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
Let's get Burse on the zig. Let's get Beverly on the block. There it is. Gilburse! Oh, I got hit. Man, our O-line sucks. I'm not kicking the field goal. Get out of here. We are going to trust the Rook.
There's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown.
Craigie Luke! There it is. First rushing touchdown for the rookie.
With his first career.
You'll love to see it. See if we can get him some more yards.
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lucas.
Oh my God, what a play by that guy. Jesus.
Knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you
Their
away from
defense
a lot
is
of needless
nuts.
penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Polka! Polka! Nope.
And he overshot
All right.
there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Struggling a little bit.
Now they face a 3rd and
We're struggling a little bit.
back-to-back incompletions.
See if we can get some of that sweet, sweet slant abuse.
Looking to throw. Lucas.
Oh! That's picked.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Well, if someone had to throw his first career interception, it might as well have been me. As our O-line has just taken the day off. They're like, oh, Colt's not in, it's the rookie? Fuck him. Welcome to the show, kid. No blocking. That is exactly what's happened. The second I put in the rookie, they stopped blocking. Assholes.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Razor Ramon.
And they finally get it.
3 for 9, 83 yards and a pick. Team hazing, right?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Lucas. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete.
I demand roughing the catcher.
That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to try.
Oh, the polka. So close.
And the clock will
I mean, I got his first career rushing touchdown. Can I get his first career passing touchdown?
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you
They're looking at burst on the outside there.
First and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught.
Damn it. Well, hey.
So time runs
We do
out.
get
It's a
the
victory.
upgrade. Thank God for that. Didn't exactly want to throw Lucas's first career pick, but it was going to happen at some point. Not bad. We beat Tampa convincingly. We do know we're staying with Colt, but the question is Colt going to be our starter for next year? I have no idea. But we will keep the team the same. Indeed, Denzel Fields has star development now. And we will see what happens down the back stretch here. But really quickly then. Indeed, they worsen because we're all friends here. I just don't know what to do with our veterans, you know? Money-wise, I want to prioritize the younger guys first. So we'll see what happens as the season goes on.